What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we're going to be going over the new triple threat reward cards, including Rudy Gobert Dark Matter, as well as the Dark Matter Jordan Clarkson. Now, obviously, they are both from the Utah Jazz, who obviously got kind of kicked out of the playoffs by the Clippers. So, I mean, shout out to 2K. First and foremost, shout out to 2K. We haven't looked at these cards. I don't even know what these cards are like, but they are free cards and free content added to the game, which in my opinion is always good. But the free content we've gotten so far this year, this season, not this year, but this season has not particularly been too great. It's been there's been some positives, but as far as like the season rewind free cards, they have just been an absolute disaster. So before we dive into our first card in Rudy Gobert here, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. So Gobert here, 7'1", 7 feet 8 wingspan. Hotspots from 3 to 5 places. A big one is that top of the key. 52 Hall of Famers, 10 on gold, 92 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 85 speed ball, 84 ball handle, 88 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. Just look at the interior defensive stats. Hall of Fame showtime range, flexible catch and shoot, high zone hunter, hot start volume shooter. Pick-wise Hall of Fame quick first step, unpluckable. Does have the gold handles for days. No ankle breaker on the base card. Does have every single defensive badge in the game. So if you compare this Gobert to the other Gobert that we got, I mean, really, we don't have a Gobert that is comparable to this card. Now, do I think this card is going to be the best card in the game? I don't, but I do think he is going to be incredible for a free card. Now, Gobert is a triple threat offline reward, so just expect him to be kind of that vault type of player. You can pull him out of the vault. Expect 2K to kind of nerf the vault odds like they usually do when we see a card like this. But you look at the important stats on Gobert here. 92 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, and 85 speed ball. That's what I'd like to see upgraded just a little bit. 84 ball handle as well, 88 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. Obviously, tendencies are incredible. 6 jump shot, 41. So that's Gobert's base on very quick. We have no players with that release, so it's going to be intriguing just to see what that does look like. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 3 movement on the back. I think on current gen, Gobert is honestly going to be better than he is on next gen. Now, that's just my initial opinion with how I've heard tall players move on next gen. But I think Gobert is going to be incredible on both gens. I think he's going to be very usable, and for a free card, that's all you can really ask for, because if you look at kind of the free cards that we've gotten all season long, I can go back and we don't have anybody really to Gobert's level. I mean, even if you look at who's in the vault or who's in the triple threat online or MyTEAM Unlimited, Gobert is better than a guy like Jaws and Petrovic. So just because of that, I mean, it's hard to really say that Gobert is bad in the game or that he's not going to be worth grinding for. As far as triple threat offline, as long as they don't nerf the vault odds, I think it's a massive W, the fact that he came in the triple threat offline vault. Now, our other card today is the Dark Matter Jordan Clarkson. Now, first of all, I want to shout out Jordan Clarkson, man. The dude has been hooping for the Utah Jazz, or he hooped for the Utah Jazz. I mean, basically all year long. This dude's a chuck, but he gets it done. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere on the court. 52 Hall of Famers, 5 on gold, 97 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 96 speed with ball, 94 ball, 96 speed acceleration, 95 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame showtime range, flexible catch, shoot, tile shooter, volume shooter, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, quick first step, near third, space career, stop going, pluckable, then defensively very solid as well. So that's 6'5", 6'8" wingspan at the shooting guard, point guard position. I mean, that's the only thing you can really say is, well, he's not that tall. He does have the Tatum base on very quick, which I personally am a big fan of. I don't necessarily know what that upper is going to be like, but I would say the Jason Tatum base on very quick is a butter release. The upper, same thing as Rudy, but Covington has that upper, so in my opinion, it can't be that bad. If Covington has it, and you guys know how much I use Robert Covington and like the card, it can't be truly that bad of a release. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 3 movement on the back. So you look at these cards here, and obviously Jordan Clarkson is a triple threat online reward. You look at Rudy Gobert, he is the triple threat offline reward. So do these cards make these modes worth grinding for? And what I'm going to say is no. And specifically, they're not better than the Van Arsdale twins, so it's not like you should grind for these cards over the Van Arsdales, but let's say you have the Van Arsdales. Let's say you have Unlimited done. Let's say you got your ring for the weekend. This is just something else that you can grind if you're about like the card collector level, or even if you're like big no money spent, right? You don't have either of the Van Arsdales. this is just gonna be, you're gonna be more inclined to maybe play the mode now that Gobert and now that Clarkson are added. And quite honestly, guys, if I was a Utah Jazz fan, I would be massively excited about this content drop. So I feel like 2K could do more of this stuff for teams that get eliminated. For example, when the Lakers got eliminated, they could have released like even a KCP type of card. Because, I mean, if you look at the last KCP card we got, I mean, he's a gold card. So these are the types of things that I think 2K could do more of. Like Jordan Clarkson, if you look at his last card, it was a sapphire. So that's what I'm talking about with 2K, just kind of keeping the content fresh. And they don't have to do a ton, right? It's only 2 cards that we got today. But the 2 cards, I mean, they're relevant cards because they're both players that play in the NBA now, and they're obviously not bad cards. So those 2 things combined, right, are going to keep the game mode going. Now, when we go to just the updates here, this is what I want to talk about when I talk about the season rewind stuff. When I say they're relevant cards, all these cards are relevant. Like Josh Hart, Malik Monk, Jakob Poeltl, they're all relevant. But then you go and look at their stats and they're just terrible. So the fact that 2K finally gave us some free cards that we can grind for that are relevant, that's the step that I think 2K needs to take. Even with these season rewind original owner players, that's kind of what I want to see. And that's why even when this content first got released, I was like, Gobert and Clarkson, I wonder if they're going to have 25 Hall of Fame badges a piece, because that's what we have been seeing all season long. And that's kind of the disappointing thing for everybody this season is it's like we're getting these free cards, we're getting free content, but the content just hasn't been what people have expected. So as long as 2K keeps moving forward in the right direction, let's say we get, 2 of these a week, that's fine. If every Monday we just get 2 free cards like this, I won't complain, as long as these cards are serviceable enough that it can help a guy like a no money spent player. But none of these cards are game changers. You look at Clarkson, you look at Gobert, they're not game changing cards. They're not the best cards in the game. Are they usable for people who do not spend money in the game, people who are no money spent, people who are balling on a budget? Absolutely. So that's kind of the thing that I've always separated it with is, if these cards are usable in an unlimited type setting, but they're not the best center in the game, then why not give it for free? Nobody's using Gobert over a guy like, let's say, Porzingis or Joel Embiid, but the card is definitely solid. And then you go to Clarkson, whether you want to put him at the shooting guard or point guard, he's not top 10 at either position, but he's solid, right? If you want to run this card in any type of setting, you absolutely can. So that's kind of what I hope 2K continues to do, is drop these cards that aren't overpowered free cards, but they're cards that people want to have for their team and are going to grind for. So in my opinion, this content drop today was a massive W. That's just my personal opinion on it. Let me know your opinion down below in the comments, because I know this season it's been really hit or miss for some people, especially people who like the free content. This season has not necessarily been what everybody has wanted. So for me, this is a step in the right direction for 2K, and these 2 cards are absolutely very solid, especially if you are a Utah Jazz fan. Now, Gobert might be overrated in real life, but in 2K, the dude can hoop. And Jordan Clarkson, man, he's an absolute certified bucket getter. So that is going to wrap it up for my video. Both these cards are absolutely solid in NBA 2K21. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.